Is there such a thing as a non-judgmental mind? Well, this mind right now is making judgment on non-judgment. It's impossible. Because while we look at something outside of ourselves, we have created a judging world. And your judgment on that statement might be that it's bad judgment or it's good judgment. It's good to judge the world as beautiful and as equal and as opportunist, experientially. Or another one mind might say, well, I don't like judging this world because I appear to be so negative. I appear to find all the bad things in this world. So you, the judger of judgment and non-judgment, what can judge you? Well, you think there's an external source, an external force, an external party, an internal force, an internal source, an internal party that is judging you. There is only judgment on itself. Be it every human being, be it you one on your own, with a mind that has an ability to make comparisons, err to the side of good or bad, opposing values, are conditioned into understanding about this is the right way and that's the wrong way. On this side, I'm here as a body, a person, and the other side, I'll be gone. I don't know what I'll be. I'll be a soul, a spirit, or I could be just like dead. All is judgment. And what you learn from very simple, and it may be an obvious learning, is that when you open your mouth to speak, right now, that anyone listening will judge. And the misinterpretation of what the speaker is trying to say may be interpreted in another way because of your mind. Because it's mind conversing with mind. During an enlightened stage, you go through a period of there's no mind to judge. So you are open to whatever speaks to be reconditioned into that one. So you could be an enlightened, pure, nothing, empty, non-dual, conscious spirit, appearing as a lump of flesh and bones, with no mind. And whatever you watch on YouTube is going to have an effect on you, because it's going to recondition you. No, so that can be a good way, depending on who you listen to, or that can be a bad way. The psychologist, the psychotherapist is always listening. Tries to be non-judgmental, but has to at some point say mental, mad, perfectly okay. Medication required, detainment required, nothing to say, go, be a good boy required. The policeman judges every day, every moment of his day, judging. What's that car doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? Goes home at night, probably, I don't know, maybe this is me overjudging the police. Very analytical about his home, about his possessions, about his partner or her partner. And we have this acceptance, this world, that yeah, it's okay to judge. We don't like to be judged by other parties when we've done wrong. And we don't like to be judged by ourselves when we've done wrong. But what is wrong and what is right, you see? It's a mess of words. That's the true lesson learned from an enlightened state, a mess of words. I myself have said something to my partner, completely meaning one thing, and she picked it up completely wrong. But you say, before enlightenment, you would maybe have had a confrontation, an argument, to defend what you said. But you say, no, there are multiple meanings. We create multiple meanings. And the removal of mind, or the ignorer of mind itself, it can be a good point or a bad point. Yeah, you can re-educate your mind and say, well, I didn't do that way. Now I've got an opportunity to bring my mind in, but I'll educate it that way. Or you can completely say, well, I'm detached from mind. That's okay. I have some sort of connection. I cannot be here without mind. This I cannot be here without mind. So I have to accept it, but I'm not going to re-educate it. I'm just going to live with it. Whether it's an empty state, whether it's part full, or whether it's completely re-educated again. I'll give you a great example. Through a very vague awakening process, where the mind is completely dying, it's falling, it's floundering. I can't find a person, I can't find a me. This appearance of non-duality, this incredible peace and what we would call sanity for a change, because there's no mind. You're completely sane when you've no mind, you see. Your mind will then judge and say, well, you know, what about a demented being? Well, no, they have mind. The mind is still active, the mind is still working. You become like the tree, like Buddha, giggling and laughing for no reason. And everyone says he's mad. No, he's Buddha. He's a saint. No, he's mad. No. Why is he laughing? Questions, judgment, analysis, interpretations, misunderstandings, and we wonder why we are at war. We're not concerned about the big war. We're concerned about our little wars at home with our partners and our children. If you're concerned about that, if that's enough for you to seek this mind out, this ego, this state out, then go for it. But I'll give you a perfect example of how this one could have went down to an opposing path. Not that the path I went down was the right path. Something was happening within. Something was automatically, without having any knowledge about who Ramana Maharshi was, or who am I questions and Upanishads and Bhagavad Gitas and Upanishads. No education whatsoever. This was happening on its own. Not this, not this. Give up, give up, give up. Surrender, surrender. Something was surrendering. Everything was surrendering. No, not this, not this, not this, not this. Not this I, not this not this consciousness, not this God, not this person, not this soul, not this spirit, not this thought. Giving up, giving up, giving up. And I stumbled upon a video. Someone was playing it, I can't remember, on a bus or something, and I went, oh, I like that voice, I'm going to listen to that. Mooji. The person says Mooji. Went home. First video, new release on YouTube. Don't give up. Oh my God. What the hell? So giving up, giving up, giving up. Meet this one that really has some sort of connection, some touching element. First video, don't give up. So watch the video. And what Mooji was saying was, don't give up giving up. Within the words, don't give up giving up. Don't give up finding the truth, and the truth will not be revolved until you give everything up that is fake. And that misinterpretation, I could have taken it wrong and said, okay, I'm not going to watch that video. I'm going to forget all this, not this giving up and surrendering, and I'm going to return, because he says don't give up. Meaning, give up on life. I want to add more into my life. I want to improve my life. I want to be better. I want to help